everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can download and install MongoDB on your Windows operating system. So first of all, let me tell you what is MongoDB. It is NoSQL database, that is non-relational database. It is open source and cross-platform database, hence it is widely used. Now I'll show you steps for downloading MongoDB and how to use it. So you can open any of your favorite browser and just type MongoDB and press enter. Here you can see search result, the official website mongodb.com, and you can click on community download, which is nothing but free version. And now here you can see it is showing me community server. Current version is 5.0.5 and I'm going to download for Windows operating system and MSI, Microsoft Installer Package. Here you can see zip file is also available, but I'm going to download MSI and I'm going to download locally. So this option I'm going to use on premises. Now just click on download button. Okay, I'm saving it on my desktop and you can see now download has been started. Size of this file is only 278 MB, so it is not going to take more time. Okay, my download is done. I'll just open this file. I'll just minimize my browser and here I'll click on run button. Okay, so now my setup has started. I need to click on next button. Here you can read the agreement and just click on I accept terms and agreement and click on next button. Now it is showing me two options, complete installation or custom. I prefer complete installation because if you do complete installation, you get all the things like Compose, which is nothing but GUI tool. So select this option, complete. So this is service configuration wizard, which is showing install MongoD as service. So if you checkmark this option, then your MongoD will be run as a Windows service. So whenever you are starting your machine, this service will be started. Yes, I want to do that, hence I am selecting this option. Here it is showing me service name as MongoDB. Yes, I don't want to change, so just keep MongoDB. It is showing me two directory, data directory and log directory. In data directory, all your data will be stored, and in your log directory, all the log information will go. So now just click on next button. And here it is showing me install MongoDB Compass. Yes, I want to install this because this is a GUI tool available in MongoDB. Using this, you can create your database, you can create your collections, and you can fire your queries. So like your MySQL workbench, here we have Compass. So just click on next button. And now click on install button. Okay, so my installation has begun. Okay, so now it's showing me that setup has finished. I need to click on finish button. Now I'm going to start my command prompt. Just type cmd and here I'm going to type MongoD, which is nothing but my daemon. So here it is showing me MongoD is not recognized as internal or external command. This problem can be solved by two ways. One is a temporary and another is what? Using your environmental variable. So let me first show you the temporary way that you have to do every time whenever you want to run Mongo command. So just go to your C: and program files. And there is a folder MongoDB which we have just installed. Inside that server 5.0 and here is my bin folder, and you can see the different exe and application available in this bin folder. Here you can open your command prompt and now you can see the directory is what? Bin. Here you type MongoD and here you can see it is showing me some result. Here it is showing me C: data DB not found, missing directory or specific path. So I'm going to create this folder in my C:. So let me just go to C: and here create a folder data, and inside this create another folder DB. This is what requirement of MongoDB. So now create a folder DB and let's again go to command prompt and type MongoD command. Again, MongoD is nothing but service. First you need to start the service, then you can use client part. So now you can see it's not showing me any error. no data directory found error is not there. I'll just minimize this and I'm going to open one more command prompt for using my client. So again cmd, now here you type mongo command. So mongo is nothing but shell. On this shell you can type all your commands, but it is showing me it's not recognized as internal or external command. So again I need to go to my bin directory and I need to open cmd from this path, from this directory, and now if you type mongo command then it will work. Okay, so you can see my command prompt has changed to mongo shell. So this is a mongo client where I can type my commands and I can see my output. So here my Mongo services are running. Unless you run Mongo services, you can't run Mongo client. First command which I am typing is show DBS. This is going to show me the database available on this Mongo. It is showing me the default database which are available. I will be showing you how to create your own databases, your own collection and documents. So now if you are following this method, then whenever you want to use Mongo client or whenever you want to start Mongo services, then you have to go to your bin folder and from there you need to start your command prompt. I don't follow this method. Now I'm going to close this command prompt Mongo as well as my Mongo service. So now I'm going to tell you how you can use this Mongo services or Mongo client whenever you want without going to bin folder. So for this I'm just going to change path into environmental variable. So you can just type in search box env and here you can see edit the system environment variable option. Just click on this and click on environmental variable option, and here you can see there is a path variable. Just click on edit option and now you need to add one path, and which path you have to add? The bin path of your MongoDB. So let me go to bin path. So here in my program files, MongoDB server 5.0 and then bin. So this entire path you have to copy and you have to paste this to your environmental variable. So here you need to click on new button and then paste this path and just click on OK and again click on OK and again click on OK. So now your environmental variable path has been changed. Now you don't have to go to bin folder and start your CMD from that path. You can directly start your CMD and you can start your Mongo services. So now I'm going to type my Mongo daemon command. So my Mongo has been started. Previously it was showing me no external or internal command found. Now it's not showing that problem. I'll open again one more command prompt. So again I'm just opening CMD and here I'm going to type Mongo. So it is going to start my Mongo shell. So my Mongo shell has been started as well as my services has been started without going to my bin folder. So this is what use of environmental variable. I'm going to tell you one important point. So this Mongo services you don't have to start every time. So if you remember, we checked a checkbox during installation which was saying that run MongoD as service. So I have checkmarked that option. So now what I will do, I will restart my machine to take effect. So for that, just let me restart my machine. So I'll close all this and I will restart my machine. Okay, so I have restarted my machine. Now I'm just going to open CMD and here I'm directly going to type Mongo command rather than starting my Mongo service. I'm going to type my Mongo command. So you can see my Mongo shell is visible. Since you have restarted your machine and Mongo services are running in your background, so no need to start that on separate command prompt. So now you can just open this Mongo client and you can type your command. Let me show you few of the useful command which we use in MongoDB. So the first command which we have is show DBS. Currently it is showing me admin config local, which are the default database. So now I'm going to create my own database. So for that you have to use command use and then you can provide your database name. So here I'm providing database name as CS Corner. So use command is used for creating a new database if the database is not already existing, or it is used to change to existing databases also. So you can see now it is showing me switch to DBCS corner. Now if I type show DBS again, you can just press up arrow, down arrow to go back to your commands. So show DBS, it's not showing me my database because in my database I don't have any collection. So unless you create collection, it is not going to show over here. So what are collections? It is nothing but tables. I have created list of useful commands in MongoDB. I'm going to share that in description box. I'm going to write db dot create collection in double quotes. You can pass your collection name. So I'm just creating collection as student and just press enter. Collection has been created. We are going to add records to this collection. Records are called as document in MongoDB. So for that I'm going to write db and dot my collection name, that is students. I'm going to write insert. Here I'm going to open a parenthesis, and then here inside curly bracket I'm going to give my document detail. So I'm giving document detail as roll number, which is nothing but numeric value. So do not put in double quote, and then comma. Now second value I want to give as name. So this name is nothing but string value. So you need to pass in double quotes. So it is showing me inserted. Now if I type my show DBS command, it is going to show my database CS corner. So if you don't want to use create collection command, you can directly type this command. Automatically student collection is created, and inside that this record is inserted. If you want to check which is the currently used database, you can just type command db. So it is showing me CS corner, which is my current database. If you want to show the collections or table in your database, you can type command show collections and just press enter. So it is showing me student as my collection, db.students.find. So this is going to show me my all the data in my student collection. If you want to show this data in a beautiful format, you can use pretty command over here. So just type pretty, and you can see now your data, they are showing in proper format. If you want to drop your collections, you can use db dot your collection name, that is student, and then the next command is drop. Type command show collection, it is showing me nothing. If you want to drop your database, you can use the command db dot drop database. Which database it is going to drop? The database which you are using. We just type show dbs command. So you can see now it is not showing me my databases. So this was some useful command which you can use while working with MongoDB database. So this completes my video. In this video, I have covered how to install MongoDB and how to change environmental variable path and how to use different commands of MongoDB. So I hope friend this video is going to help you if you are beginners in MongoDB, if you are installing MongoDB first time. If yes, then quickly do hit on like button, and if you have any kind of query, you can comment in comment box. I'm going to definitely try to answer your queries. Friends, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell icon. Thank you friends for watching my video till end. See you in my next video. Till that, bye bye and take care.